Hi everybody, it is Kit, and in today's video I want to continue the theme that I began about talking about how to live as your embodied, fully authentic being. And one way that we do this is by looking at our stories. I have always been a storyteller. I'm a published author. I've written fiction and nonfiction. The stories, why we come up with the stories, what is behind those stories, all of that has really guided not just my fiction writing, but also my academic work. That's why I'm a religious studies scholar, because I'm very fascinated by and about our stories that involve ourselves and the divine and what that all means. Our stories can be given to us by our friends, by our family. Some of those stories are wonderful. Some of those stories are not wonderful or helpful. Our stories can be given to us by society. And again, some of those stories can be absolutely amazing when you get into just a wonderful, welcoming community that uplifts everybody. Then those stories can be actually very good and work to counteract a lot of those negative stories that we have gotten from other people. But also the stories we get from society can be not good. And they also can really get into things that we really don't understand are the foundation of our society. And when you get into looking at capitalism, when you look at the fact that the Puritans founded or colonized America, there is a lot in there that is still in our consciousness or in our ethos that's not good for us. And then there's the stories we tell about ourselves. And a lot of times, especially if you have dealt with adverse childhood experiences, childhood trauma, the stories that you tell about yourself actually may not be correct, and they may need to change over the years. I know I myself am a late diagnosed neurodivergent person, and I know from my own experiences and speaking with other neurodivergent folk out there that once you get that diagnosis later in life, it's like, mind blown. All of a sudden, everything you knew about yourself has changed because now you have answers and reasons for things. And so it completely shifts how you view yourself. So when we work with those stories, and that's a lot, and I'm just going to admit that I just dropped a lot on you about your stories. But when we work with those stories, we really can get to know ourselves as fully embodied beings, and we can start to tease out what is us, what is our core self, what is our purpose, what is our mission in life, and then what is all that stuff that other people gave us. So that would be something to think about and something to begin to work with. Here in the US, we are coming up onto a big holiday that for those who still have family around, still have, we'll get together with that family. Sometimes it's found family. A lot of times it's the family you're born into. And that really brings up a lot of those stories. So it's something I would really encourage you to think about before the holiday season begins, is to start thinking about those stories and how they impact you and how they are maybe preventing you from stepping fully into your purpose or into your full authentic being simply because you have taken on those stories. Again, I'm hoping to get to some longer videos to talk about this. Would love to hear your thoughts. Drop me a thought in the comments. Thank you so much for watching today. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.